You know, it's amazing how only Madonna adopted African children, from Malawi specifically, and not one other person in the world, actually. There wasn't one more adoption. How the courage, you know, they're just evil. Because Malawi's where productions and things are born, really. Malawi, Matobo, Lagos, Nigeria, Africa, and more Africa than India or China. India and China receive this and then put it through molds and press it perfectly like a stamped version. Whereas this is all made by hand and dress. She goes, by the way, I have something very special. That's made in Africa by hand. I know you are. She goes, 27, my gift to you. I was like, thank you very much. I love you. I was like, this was made by one man in one day. It took about 9 hours. He used a lighter for the plastic to be hard. And look, it's almost, I said it to them, by the way. I have a big company, big factory. She goes, you speak the truth, it needs to be said, but you know, things can't really change in the world. I said, the world's ending for greed. She goes, yeah, because everything's a lie, you know? It's sad. She goes, and then, you know, they sent me sketches for designs on, you know, the fancy computer AI and all that. I even did this. I have a printer. It looks almost as good as theirs. She goes, my product's better, it's more pure. I was like, yeah, that's true. What is this from? Black women, lady parts. I was like, wow, that's the truth. Not from the earth. How would it be moist? And then, you know, this, he did a better job. He goes, actually, we got a very good paycheck. Enough money to live for 5 families for a year. I heard you thought of Goyard. Yeah, kind of a joke. They're beautiful. I like his better. I paid him $10. I went and got several. They're $350, $500, you know? I said, what is coated canvas? Black skin. He goes, actually Indian as well. We have all cultures of, well, slaves. Take a job at the USDA or the Departments of Weights and Measures, like your people's opinions and all that, because there is technology and there's, you know, the legislation for things like a third-party company, or she's actually just going to sit there. She goes, we just kind of get paid to sit and talk all day. There's no new ideas for products. Fuck Nugget in the World Trade Center. She got out of the last one. She goes, I'm here because I don't really want these companies to sort of pick everything apart and do this awful dance around the fact that the world is what it was 500 years ago, 2,000 years ago. Yeah, exactly. Just in a very hyper modern facade, you know. Oh, it comes from rocks, so that's human bones. She goes, yeah, it's all the truth. She goes, the thing is, you know, you can speak more freely these days, and not really. Some executives easily blows their brains out, cuts into his profit lines. Also, you know, milk from cows. Oh, God. In the facade experiments, I had like 100 of them. What is this thing?